Hey, what's going on, guys? DJ Madam AD, and welcome to another in the studio working on some cool stuff. I haven't done this in a minute. Sorry about that. Before we get started, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And remember that the best compliment is a simple share. All right, so let's dive right into it. Cubase 7.5 point whatever we on right now. I don't know. The point is that I'm gonna create a track from scratch, and I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible. That's why I already have like a little template going on over here, and I already pre-selected a couple of grooves that I wanted to mess around with, but I still have no idea what I'm going to be doing. So let's just start. So I got this this little loop out of a construction kit. So it sounds cool. I'm gonna mute that by hitting M. If you want to mute it, for those who don't know, you could just simply right-click and select the mute button right here. But I already created a shortcut, which when I hit M, it just mutes and unmutes. So let's listen to this right here. Alright, so I definitely want to use that. The first thing I want to do is put this thing on beat, because right now it's not on beat. By the way, I have two screens. That's why I keep moving the mouse over. The editor, I have it right here on the screen. On the other screen, I'm going to keep it over here for real estate sakes. So what I'm going to do here is, I could tell by, just by knowing that this thing is off beat, because I know that this is a perfect loop. So all I got to do is, when you press 1, the cursor changes, and when you get to this little time thing on the cursor, you can just grab the audio and, oh, not in the top, in the bottom. And there it is. Now it's on beat. So if I turn on the metronome, it's on beat. You can hear that. All right, so let's turn the metronome off because I don't need that right now. And I only want to take the simple loop from the beginning. So let's go in there. All right. That first bar. I only want that first bar. Sounds kind of funky. So I'm going to double click on it and make sure that it's all on beat. Like it's perfect. I don't want things to be all out of whack. Although most of these loops, they're usually pretty tight, but I still like to check and make sure that everything's cool. So I know that it's cool. Now I could duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I select everything and I hit the P button so the loop area could be on the selected regions. Alright, so we got that so far. I'm liking that. So let me mute that. And I got this disco track over here. So I know I definitely want to use the beginning. So that feel, it just feels right, and it's live. So it automatically does 50% of the job for you when you do that. Let's zoom in there, so make sure that it's tight. Looks good. I don't even know why I'm doing it like that. I could just grab it right here. Yeah, it's perfect. Loving it. So I'm just gonna, oops. Why did I do that? No. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this right here because I want to use this part. Now I'm gonna bounce in place, which is I have a shortcut. I got the shortcut on B. When I press B, it goes replace event. I said replace. Boom, it does it. If you guys want to know how to do that and why I do that, which I'll explain in a second. Let me just cut this thing real quick. Okay, so I definitely want to get rid of that, and so I can make a perfect loop. Zoom right in there. Right there in the center. It looks just about right. And again, I'm going to bounce it in place so I could just have that by itself. And I want to put this on beat. So Okay, there's still noise there, so I have to cut that out. Yeah, I see it right there. Too much of it too. Let's go right here. There you go. That should be perfect right there. So now, again, I want to put this on time, so I hit the number 1 button, and I'm gonna bring this in. So let me loop that. Turn on the metronome real quick. The loop. And like you can tell, it's off, so I'm gonna tighten it up. Working with it. What's cool about Cubase, the time stretching is pretty dope, and it's very natural. But like you already know, house music, you kind of have to be very tight because DJs, you know, want to make sure you can mix this stuff. So that's perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bounce in place again by pressing B, which is a shortcut. If you want to know where's the shortcut for that, you go to Audio, Process, and it should be around here somewhere. Where is it? Normalize. Where's this thing at? Advanced, maybe? No. Oh, bounce selection. There you go. See, bounce selection, and I already created a shortcut by. It already says that it's B. So the reason why I do this, so that way nothing will get messed up. You know, the regions are gone because I already bounced it and it recorded it that way. So now let's go back to this loop. I'll mute that. So let's create this groove right now. Okay. First thing I want to do is, because I'm going to chop this whole thing up, I'm going to duplicate this, put it right here, and I'm going to chop these bad boys up, see what comes up. Okay, I want this a little smaller. So let's go on 1/8. There you go. It's on everyone. Bam, bam. Perfect. So I already got that one saved. Let's move this over here. Like I said, I'm just trial and error. I still don't know what I'm doing. So let's put it 1/16 so I can have more space. So I like what's going on there. I'm gonna let me zoom out real quick. Push these things back because I need the real estate. A little more. Let's go on beats. I'm gonna duplicate this. Loop that right there. And I want to bounce this in place right here because I don't want to have all those regions splits right there. All right, so I'm gonna cut this right here. Now I got a perfect loop. And I want to EQ that real quick. Do a cut off. And compress it real quick with the regular compressor real quick. And yes, I hear the little clicks. I'm gonna fix that later. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna fix it right now because I don't wanna. Yeah, kind of messed up on those. That's why it's always good to make sure that everything is super perfect, so that way things won't fall out of whack like just happened right now. You know, you gotta go back and fix little things like this. I don't want this thing to follow. Let's turn this off. Still, it's actually this part right here. Yep. Yeah, I know. I should have cleaned this up before I got this far. I know. But hey, it happens. Turn this back on. Delete this right here. So, let me, oops, no. Let me, break this right here, and I'm gonna mute this because I don't want this part to come out. Now I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna press B, bounce in place, and now it's much cleaner, much better. We can work with that. Let me change the color on this because I usually do my percussion orange or whatever that color is. Turn the metronome off real quick. Alright, so let me mute this. Let me see what I got going on here on this. It's like another disco-y track, whatever. I don't know. So let's see what's going on here. I'm also going to mute this stuff. There you go. But I do like the beginning part, so I'm definitely going to take that because I have a feeling I'll be able to do something with that. Loop got messed up right there. Grab the start, go right there, and I am just going to cut that right here. Now I got the space to work. That's cool. So let's see what we could do with that real quick. We're just trying to find a groove. I'm trying to find a groove real quick. So loop that. Sounds like something, but let's EQ that real quick. Stop the compressor real quick. Kind of like that. Alright, so I have another loop over here. Let's see what's going on. Let's mute this. Okay, that's cool. Let's get some space. I have a feeling this is not on beat. Yeah, it's not on beat. Metronome on. Oops, a bit too far there. Undo on that. There you go. Much better. Oops. What am I doing? There you go. Hi-hats. So we're gonna bring same color as the other thing right here. Hi-hat's always yellow, you know, because the EQ spectrum, they're yellow. So let's bring this all together. So I got the mixer, and I got that long throw right there, so I could be able to mix a little better. Turn the metronome off. So that's pretty cool. See what I got going on here. So this is good to go so far. Let's see what this is. Nah, don't need that. Just delete that right there. What is this over here? Okay, that's what I had before. So let's see how that sounds all together. Move this up. Unmute this and unmute this. See what it will sound if I add a what am I looking for? A flanger. Flanger, there you go. Flanger. Regular, simple flanger. I like that. I'll put a compressor on this. Yes, I have a lot of compressors. But I just want a very simple compressor. I'm gonna use the factory. I don't want it to be auto, so do it like that. Again, let's solo it. So I cut the transients a little bit, and it sounds a little bit more together. But so I'm going for that distorted kind of like over compress, because it's gonna be kind of in the background. So sounds kind of dope right there. Let me move this out the way. Very cool. I like where this is going. Loop, call this thing right here. So let's go back to the arrangement. And what I would like to do right now is I want to look for like a vocal sample. So I'm gonna go to my media bay, and I think I got some cool samples over here. I believe. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, let's use that right there. So we can increase that We can create that funky groove. Move. What's going on? Okay. Right there. Kind of like that right there. So let's edit the ending so we'll get the clip. Just gotta make sure you do that stuff when you're cutting samples, and let's smooth in the beginning part. I want to look for another sample. I got these samples from this reggaeton stuff, this haze and who's and whatever. I think I have something over here. Yeah, that sounds cool right there. I'm gonna drag that in there. That sounds really cool. Let's look for something else. Let's see what we could do with that. Put it right here. I'm going to transpose this, see what happens. Go up 3. I'm going to transpose the second one down 3. First one, go up a little higher. EQ this. You take the bottom end off. I hear it. Yep, I was right. Same thing with the other samples. EQ. Definitely want to sidechain this. On the previous videos, I think I did a video about sidechaining, and I told you guys that I like using volume shaper by Cable Guys. Highly recommend it. Go buy it. But before I do that, I need to EQ this. And by the way, by mixing sakes, I am using headphones, so if the mixing is not all there, I am trying to mix as I go, but if the mixing is not all there, just understand that I'm using headphones. So let's sidechain this thing. If you guys don't know about Cable Guys volume shaper, basically that's what it does. It controls the volume. You could actually fix all of this and do whatever you want, modulations and whatever. So I already got my presets already made. Right here, you could put a whole bunch of presets. So I already got them all made, a whole bunch of sidechain stuff, and that's what it is. So. Alright, so I'm loving the way this thing is sounding. I don't want to take too long. I usually, like, when I'm working on tracks, when I'm this far, I just let it play for a while and kind of like find a groove of the bass. In this case, let me just color this stuff right here. I usually put the vocals pink because it says it's like the end of the color scale. So what I'm gonna do here, it's I'm gonna open this really cool plugins called Plug Sounds. Very hard to find. Very, very hard to find. I love these things. And I'm gonna go to synths. See how you see is 1 through 6. They don't even make these things no more. So don't ask me how I got this. The point is that yes, and I got them J-Bridge. Don't ask me how I got this. The point is that I got the hookup and that's what it is. So let's go to synth acid. Actually, let's go to analog style. See what we got. I mean, this thing is just simply insane. Alright, so I'm just gonna play it to see if I can find a groove. So I'm gonna go with that right there. Velocity I'm gonna put it all the way up to 100. Let me change this to bass. I like to have things caps so I can see them better. And bass, I'm gonna put it the darkest color at the end. I'm gonna put this under the kick. Yeah, yes, I have an instance of a plugin already with the the kick plugin, but we'll talk about that in a second. A little mixing. Kind of cool. I'm liking where this is going. I'm gonna sidechain the bass again, and again, it's not really sidechain. It's modulations. So volume shaper, again by Cable Guys. And it's just so much simpler, and this thing barely takes any any power on your PC or Mac or whatever. So this is with, this without. You guys already know. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you know what I'm doing. Just basically making space of frequencies. And again, I'm using headphones. So if it's too loud, the bass is too loud or whatever, you know. But I think it sounds really good on a headphone. So I believe that I got pretty good headphones. I got the DT770s, I think. Yeah, and they sound phenomenal. So I believe. I mean, I've done mixes with these headphones without even listening to my big monitors, and I usually get about 80% dope, like right there. All right, so I'm gonna start buzzing stuff. So I usually just buzz all my perks. So let me just Q-link everything, and I'm gonna buzz all my perks. I already got pre-made buzzes right here. So I'm gonna go to perks, and I'm gonna buzz the kick to its own kick buzz, and the bass. I got a buzz that's called bass. Just trying to get organized a little bit. Now you see all the buzzes, they're functioning. This is a sidechain track that I have, which I'm not gonna be using, so I'm just gonna hide it. Visibility chain. I call it chain, but out of there because I don't need it. Because I use the volume shaper so much. Like this is old template, so I also have a whole bunch of effects channels, which is hidden right now, which I'm gonna get into a bit later. I'm trying to get this track as far as I can under the hour mark. So we are 32 minutes and counting. So so far we're pretty good. You know, it'd be a great thing for me to save because I have not saved yet. Wow, I can't believe it. I actually call this tech in the web, and so far it's pretty good. So tech in the web. There you have it. Save, and now we all save. Well, imagine if I was recording this thing and would have crashed and I would have to start from zero. Wow. So always remember to save. All right, so now that I got a very dope groove, which I'm very happy, it's time to drop a kick. But actually, before I drop a kick, because I'm feeling this groove, I'm gonna start building from here. I'm not gonna use any of this already, so let's get rid of that. I'm gonna grab this and let's duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's enough for an intro, I think. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, so for an intro, let's do double that. And again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going with it. I am going to look for a crash because it's asking for it right at the 9 mark or bar 15, whatever. So where am I? F5. I press F5 and I'm looking for a crash, and like you could tell, I got a substantial amount of samples and stuff like that. So I mean, you can never have enough. That's the way I look at it. And a lot of people, they're like, oh, you know, use Vengeance is played out or whatever. I mean, it's played out if you're using like the stuff like the construction kits and stuff, because everybody done use it. People don't make careers out of Vengeance samples. In my case, I am not doing that. I'm just using it for, you know, for what it is, you know, certain hits here and there. So I'm looking for tech house or minimal. Where am I? So minimal, okay, minimal house. So let's go in here and let's go to symbols. Let's go to crash. See what they got going on. That's kind of dope. Let's bring that in. Put that right there. Let's see how that sounds. Yep, I like that. Let's bring that in next to the hi-hats because it's in the same group. And let's get a reverse crash. Let's see if we have a reverse crash. Which of course we don't have one here. Let's leave that open. And I'm pretty sure this is a reverse crash on the house. So cymbals, where are the cymbals? Special snare, percussion kits, house loops, fills. Claps, fills, no, nothing there. Maybe on number 2. Cymbals right here. Should be a reverse crash, there you go, reverse crash. Yep, there it goes. Let's bring that in. Make that yellow. Up, yellow. Bring that next to the crash, under it. Zoom in on that. And let's try to get that into place. Let's do it on beat so we can get a little closer. Obviously it's not on beat, so let's just stretch that a little bit. It's not going to mess up the sound too much. So let's see how that sounds. That sounds really good. I like where this is going. So now what I want to do, I want to get an effect here. Let's close this right here and let's use effects. Let's go into effects, see what we can find here. Well, I already have a really cool rise that I always use on all my tracks. So I'm gonna jump on that one. Rise, long rise right here. Yep, you hear it. So let's use that. Let's use that. Like it's very, very long. Pause. Let's bring this in here. And I don't want it to be that long, so I'm gonna cut it into half. Timing, so it can sound a little better. Again, the same family as the hi-hats because it's just that frequency, and see how that sounds. All right, that sounds really, really cool. You know, I should. There was a loop before from these snares. I'm gonna have to look for that because I need that. I need that loop to to do a fill at the end. Good things. Although I took it out of the arrangement, but it's still in my pool. The pool is where all the audio is at. So let's just listen and see what we got. How do you play this stuff? I completely forgot. Auto play. There you go. There we go. So I want that. I'm gonna bring that in. I know it's on beat already. I'm gonna bring this up here, and I'm gonna call it fill. Oops, not till, fills. Fill perk. I'm gonna bring this right here. Change the color. So let's see how that sounds. do like a little volume fade real quick. And what I want to add something else there, like another fill to kind of like make it more funky. So let's go back in this Vengeance Minimal, whatever. I think I saw like a fill folder. Oh, I think I saw it in the house. Right here. Filling. Horrible. But I know I will definitely find some cool stuff somewhere around here. Because they always do. They always got some cool stuff. I'm not going to hate on them. Not quite yet. What's going on here? No fills there. Just looking for some gotta find something around here. Sorry guys. If you're a producer, I'm pretty sure you know that, you know, this is what happens sometimes. You kind of get stuck looking for something that you know you have. So that's what I'm doing right now. Future house. No, those are construction kits, which I care nothing about it. Nope. Fills. Let's skip that part because I don't want to spend too much time on that, and you guys gonna get bored. But I am gonna bring out an instance of addictive drums, and I'll definitely find some really cool drums there that I can make it feel out. There you go, and I'll show you addictive drums if you've never seen them before. Sounds so real. So that's perfect. That's all I need. So very simple fill right there, and let's hear how that sounds. Definitely got to bring down the volume on that. Where's the editor? Let's bring the volume on this. It's perfect. So make sure we save that. Like a little cut off. Bring that rice up. I mean back. Alright, so that sounds pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate that. Is that about right? No, because there's a space there that makes no sense. Oh no, it's cool. We on the money. So the bass, I don't want the bass to start like that. I wanted to start just the percussion. So here, I am going to put a filter. I got this Vengeance filter, which I really like. Filter. Is that what it's called? Oh, it's with a PH. Filter. Yeah. This plugin's pretty cool. And I am going to do some cutoffs real quick. I need that. Bring that down. So yeah, I'm going this way. Alright, so let me automate that real quick. I'm just gonna touch it a little bit so it can open the lane. Alright, so then I'm going to say show use automation track, select the track or whatever, and you already see the automation right there. So I'm going to delete that because I don't want to see it there, but I am going to put 2 points and do it like this. Perfect. So now let me loop these two right here and go. So now I want to bring in a kick. So kick right here. Right now, horrible. My favorite kick synthesizer is Anna, Nicky Romero's Sonic Academy's kick. I think it's amazing. So I am going to go to house music preset. Man, they got amazing presets right here. And you're going to go through them. I mean, that just sounds ridiculous. So I'm going to turn on key track so this thing could be on key. It's super loud. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just bring the volume down on this. I mean, it's so convenient. This thing is just so convenient. The distortion on it is phenomenal. I like that right there. So let's record that in there. All right, so let's quantize that and let's make that into a GM map. I mean drum map. No, yeah, drum map right here. So let's go in here and I'm gonna lower all the volumes down because everything is just simply too loud. And there you go. Now I got space to mix the kick, which I'm gonna name this kick. Oops, why did I do that? Now let's bring the kick up. I'm not too happy with that kick, so I'm just gonna go through them and then I'm gonna put them on key. I like that right there. like that kick right there. So we have 50 minutes. I'm not gonna finish the whole track like I said before. I'm just going through the motion of what I should do when I'm producing. I don't want to make this video 2 hours like I did on the last one. So definitely gonna bring that crash in there. It's like a mute that sample. Still not too happy with the kick. I feel that it could be better. Select a different one. I like that one. It fits so far. My headphones, it does. I mean, once I use the big monitors, it will give me a different perspective of what it should sound. Kick. Duplicate that. So let's duplicate this. And I want to I want to delete these just to create a difference on the track. So don't need that rise there, but we need this right here. Alright, so I got that. Now let's bring in some native instruments. Not yes, native instruments? Yes. Reactor 5. Beast of a plugin. The Complete 9 edition. Reactor. If you don't have this, guys, I highly recommend this thing. This thing is just simply amazing. And I want to go into not prison, Monarch. This thing got some really cool sounds. Sometimes, straight from the door, like the sound that this there just works a little bit. I don't know if that's the sound I'm going to use, but I do want that pattern, so I'm going to bring that in. So that's what we got so far. I quantized that. All my synths and leads and whatever, I always color them blue. Don't ask me why. This is just, I just know all the colors and I know where to go when I'm looking for a certain sound or whatever. So let's loop that. And I'm just gonna go through sound, see what I find here. That actually sounds really cool. so let's EQ that. Just gonna do a cutoff maybe at 50. No, it's 70, like 90 or something, 75. And although there's no sound here, but I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this as well. I can cut it off right here. It's just so all that dead space won't be on the mix, muddy up the mix. So we're gonna cut it at 2K. 2K. Yeah, I like the way that sounds right there. Definitely like the way that sounds. So I'm gonna duplicate the Monarch Reactor 5. Let me save that because I want to look for another. I want to look for another sound in the same plugin. See what we could find. Oh, classic. That's a sick sound. That. So we're gonna lay that down. Let me just move this to the other screen so you guys can see what's going on. And here we go. So what I'm doing here is I created a groove with the drums. I created, there was a groove already with the hi-hats. And now I'm trying to create a groove with these two sounds. So if you hear them both together, let me quantize. If you hear them both together, you will hear a groove by themselves. Check it out. So I love what's going on right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we almost at the hour mark. I think I'm going to extend the video for maybe like another 15 more minutes because I'm really feeling this and I don't want to stop the vibe. I'm going to duplicate this again. There you have it. Delete that. And I'm going to open Monarch, or however you pronounce it again. And I'm going to keep going. I got this thing cut off, so let me just. See how it sounds. right there. I really do. It's coming along so lovely. I'm really liking this. So let's try that. I don't think I want this part right here. I definitely love that right there. I'm gonna do one more instance of Monarch Reactor 5 Complete 9. Highly recommend for you guys to go and buy the whole bundle. It's a no-brainer. It's a must-have if you're doing this type of music, and just about any music, period. It's always good to have more than what you need, so you're never, just don't have stuff that whatever. Yeah, I'm looking for something like a pad or something. See ya. That's definitely not it. Let's see what's going on here. Where are we right now? Okay, let's just keep going down the dial. Very cool sound enough of that. Definitely like that groove right there. So what I'm doing is I'm the one. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do on the one, because everything. Well, what I'm doing, I'm filling in the gaps. I don't want anything to overlap or anything like that when it comes to the sounds and the lead. So let's do that. I only want to do that on the first bar. I don't want to overwhelm the track with too much going on. Plus, I want to give the track some difference on the groove. So let's delete the second one. We're just gonna do it just like that and duplicate it. way that sounds there. I think I'm gonna have to tuck that in. Sounds better when you filter it in, just so it can match with the other sound. I don't know how I feel about this part, so I'm just gonna mute it for now. We good here? Oh, cause I'm looking at the stupid ruler right here. That's what's throwing me off. Get that out of there. There we go. Now much better. Don't forget to save. You're following along. That sample right there in the beginning has to go there. It happens when you duplicate stuff and whatever. So a change has to happen here. So I'm gonna add like a ride or something like that. So I'm gonna add an instance of Groove Agent. It's really cool, and I already have a whole bunch of stuff in here, which I have some hi-hats that I always use. And I'm gonna and ride. Sure we can find here. So I'm going to add that just to start creating change in the track. Start from here. I'm going to quantize that, turn that into yellow, color ride, trim that, and duplicate. Most importantly, mix. And EQ. so there's definitely a change coming right after that. So let's duplicate that whole thing because we're constantly going to be using just about the same thing over and over. This is what house music is. But you know, it's just creating changes in the patterns and crap like that. You guys already know what I'm talking about. So on this one, what I want to do, I want to make it dark. So let me just duplicate it twice, so I won't lose any information. There you go. So I'm gonna delete the hi-hats on here. See how that sounds. So we're coming from here. I think I want to bring that up on the mix. I want to make it a little darker too. Now the kick is going to drop out. Right here. Definitely don't need it right there. And of course the hi-hats are going to be out. And this right here is going to be filtered. So we're going to get another instance of filter. P-H-I filter. Let this out the way. Got filter right here by Vengeance. Highly recommend that plugin too. Show you what I'm doing right here. My bad. I was in the other screen. Let me just write this in so I can get the automation going. Turn that off. I can get rid of it. And all I got to do is go to show use automation. And we have it right there. So I'm going to automate this. I want this to just, yeah, self-explanatory what I'm doing. I don't have to explain So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. An almost complete track. Like I said, I'm not going to go all the way through to the end because, like, if you're a producer, you already know that, you know, the beginning process of putting the track together could take about an hour to 2 hours, and then the arrangement could take about like a day, sometimes weeks, depending on how you feel. You know, you do an arrangement and then you go back and forth, whatever. But I'm definitely going to finish this track, and it will be on my record label entitled Digital Wax, which is on Beatport, Track Source, and all that good stuff. By the way, guys, if you guys have some tunes that you would like to release and you guys don't have a label, I'm actually looking for producers. The label, I'm not really picky as far as like what I release on the label. I release progressive, techno, tech house, EDM, whatever. As long as it's good music and it has fun, it follows the rules. I think that it all goes. So as of right now, I'm the only producer there. I got a couple of other guys who are involved, but I'm trying to get more active producers. Remember, producing music is a numbers game, especially on the house music. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. DJ Mad. Don't forget to follow the Twitter, the Instagram, DeeJaymad, at DeeJaymad. That's DJ spelled out. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. I extremely appreciate you guys watching. Cubase 7.5. I'm a big fan of this software. I think it works phenomenal. If you don't have it, it's, a lot of you guys, just don't want to pay $700 or $600 for a software. Me personally, I believe that the main software that I use, I have to buy it. I need it to be stable. Plus, I make a lot of money making music. So, what is $500, $600 on something that you're making thousands and thousands of? All right, so not saying that I'm making thousands and thousands of, but you know what I'm talking about. The point is, thank you so much for watching. DJ Mad, MAD on the production tip. Again, subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And I'm going to play this track for the last time so you guys can get a groove as far as like from beginning to end. And then I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much, and have a good time. That's funky right there. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, morning, or whatever. All right. DJ Mad, MAD signing off. I'll catch you guys on the next one. By the way, don't forget to check out my other videos. I got a whole bunch of DJ stuff and cutting and scratching. I'm into that stuff. So, yeah. Have a good one.